Alright guys, 7:16, got up, literally without issue. I set my 6 a.m. alarm, dismissed that, then my 6:30, the actual one, went off. I knew, so I got straight up, and I set it to where my fan light automatically turns on at 6:30, so that is also just like Pavlov experiment. I'm like, as soon as that turns on, there's no going back. So that, and then turn on my lamp, drink some water, get to the shower pretty much. But yeah, like I said, 7:14, so better read this daily law, and then I'm gonna go warm up the car. Also, Dad's cooking breakfast, so that helped me get up. Alright, February 18th. I have been reading these, just not on the daily vlogs. They've been fairly interesting, fairly good ones. But a lot of times I feel like I don't have time to like really read them off because I always end up not able to speak. But alright, February 18th. The title is Two Kinds of Failure. Starts with a quote by Friedrich Nietzsche, The Gay Science. His quote is, "A thinker sees his own actions as experiments and questions as attempts to find out something. Success and failure are for him answers above all." Okay. All right. There are two kinds of failure. The first comes from never trying out your ideas because you are afraid or because you are waiting for the perfect time. This kind of failure you can never learn from, and such timidly will destroy you. Timidity will destroy you. The second kind comes from a bold and venturesome spirit. If you fail in this way, the hit that you take to your reputation is greatly outweighed by what you learn. Repeated failure will toughen your spirit and show you with absolute clarity how things must be done. In fact, it is a curse to have everything go right on your first attempt. You will fail to question the element of luck, making you think that you have the golden touch. When you do inevitably fail, you will confuse and demoralize you past the point of learning. It will confuse and demoralize you past the point of learning. In any case, no apprentice as an entrepreneur. To apprentice as an entrepreneur, you must act on your ideas as early as possible, exposing them to the public. A part of you even hoping that you'll fail. You have everything to gain. Daily law. Act boldly on one of your ideas today. Will do. I mean, I preach that all the time. You guys know. You know, two types of failure. Failure by not trying, and failure by trying, failing, and learning. At least in the second one, you're gaining something. So, also, I hope you enjoyed that bathroom hype-up session. That was very much needed this morning. As soon as that song came on, I was like, I gotta put this one in the vlogs. The hair is just interesting, man. It's not bad, but it's not like, it's a beast to tame. I will give it that. It's a little creature. It's a little creature to tame. But, alright guys, keep you updated. About to head out of here. Thank you for watching. Let me take off those glasses. I'm not a Men in Black character. Alright. It is probably about 12:30. Maybe a little bit after that. Classes are over. Ate some lunch. And now We're at Goodwill. We're at Goodwill. We're gonna do some thrifting. My closet has a lot, but I only wear about maybe 4 outfits. I sound like a woman. I know. But like, they're either too big or just, there are so many t-shirts, and I just need jeans and jackets. So we're gonna get in here, do some thrifting, listen to some music, and just enjoy our day. Go back, do some homework, just grind. Have a good day, but a grind day. So let's get in here and yeah, look for a new jacket. Alright, it's 1:36. Oh, shop till I dropped. I literally got 4 pairs of pants and a hat, but I tried on probably 20. That's the thing about jeans with me. It's like I have such a strange build that it's like I need a certain type of pants really to fit. So I gotta try on like everything. But the ones that I got, very good. Also got a cool I don't want to pull it out right now. I'll do it at the house. I'm just tired from being in there and all like the fucking dust and shit that I'm breathing in. I can feel it. I can feel it. But let's go home. I'm not gonna lie, right now, I'm pretty tired. So I kind of just want to go home, sit down, maybe watch YouTube for a little bit, maybe watch an episode of a show, and then grind out some homework. But I can just feel it in my eyes, man. My eyes, my eyeballs. So let's go home, chill for just a bit, and then probably 3:30 or so, get up, get after it. But successful thrift run, yes. Alright, put my keys, grab my book bag. Grab these bags of clothes. Close the door. Walking. What is that? Walk. Is that what I think it is? There's no way. No goddamn way it called in reinforcements. It built a wall. Just called this little fucker Trump. Look at him, man. Still fucking kicking. I don't even want to hurt him. I mean, that's like solid. Wow. He built fortifications, to say the least. He will survive through his family lineage. Holy shit. Intrusive thoughts have to. I'm sorry I had to. But yeah, my brother's car is actually getting, not towed, well, technically towed away today. My dad sold it, $500. The old fucker don't work no more. She just don't work. So, let's get in here and see little Reeds. You can run, but you can't hide, dog. They missed you. Yeah, guys, I've been thinking about it. I think for day 365, we're gonna try and get Riggers a pup cake. A little puppy cake. How does that sound? You want a pup cake? You want pup cake? A cake? You want a cake? Do you want a cake? Oh, she does. See it in your eye. But yeah, we'll celebrate. We'll get Riggers drunk. We'll give her a bunch of shrooms and a few tabs of acid. And yeah, should be good. Yeah, but damn, Reese, why are you hard stuff like that? That cannot be comfortable. Look at that. You can do a freaking kickflip. Woo! Yo! Radical, dude. Shred the gnar. Alright, I need to do laundry, so let's do that. Laundry? You gonna help me do laundry? You'll help? Oh, you're the best dog ever. I love you.
Please, fucking feed me, Jason. Please!
Alright, now this one's for the vlog. Okay. It's sometimes weird when I'm doing that UX stuff. Kind of messes me up, but yeah. I'm gonna sleep, guys. We have been asleep, but studied a little bit of like the basic design elements for tomorrow. We just have like a little easy pop quiz. At least she said it was easy, so we'll see. I'm fairly certain I'll do fine on it. That, and then keep grinding on our UX stylescape. All I pretty much have to do is make like a few different posters and kind of polish things up, and then we're ready to go. I think tomorrow we'll be presenting this in front of the class, so I'd like to have everything to a T. So yeah, it is 8:52 right now, so definitely pushed the sleep-in limit a little far, but nonetheless we're up and grinding it out. But yeah, definitely should have woke up a little bit earlier, but you know, I was pretty tired. So I guess I'm gonna keep grinding this out, and then we'll go upstairs and do our 1% better journal. Yeah. All right, here's our finished product for right now. I feel like there's some things that could be moved around, could be added, removed, that type of thing. But overall, I think it turned out pretty good, you know. I'm not an expert when it comes to this stuff by any means. That's why I'm doing this, but I don't know. It was definitely a great learning experience. But yeah, so had a lot of fun with this. Roll. Roll it with your nose. Come on. Roll it. Back. Hey. Confuzzled her. She doesn't know what to do. I think it's that time, Rigger. 1% better. How'd you do today, Riggs? Were you 1% better? Were you? You're a slacker, dude. You're a slacker. All you know is rip and tear. Do nothing. Such a good smile, Riggs. Smile. 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 She's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm just trying to get the ball thrown to me. Right? Now. Blitzing? Watch this. Trash panda? Oh, she is a trash panda. She's a trash panda coot. Yeah, Riggers has yet to leave. She's right there, waiting. She hates office chairs. Like, if I move an office chair, she starts going crazy. Like, she's like biting the bottom of it and stuff. So it's hard to do 1% better when I'm spinning around. She's sitting there just waiting for it to move. Also, for those who would like to send me something, you don't have to, by any means. Either way, I might have to invest in one. I have a mini tripod, like a little tiny one. It is that big. That big. fairly small. I just use it for these little night ones. It will be fine. Like, it doesn't really need replaced, but like the thing that holds in my phone is non-existent. Like, there used to be a pad there of like stuff that would help keep it in place. So that's why it's like always so janky, and sometimes will just fly out at me, and it pinches the shit out of me sometimes. So if you're like, what could I get harder? I'd really appreciate that. I'd put that one to use. Just throwing that out there, throwing it into the wind in case a little birdie hears that. But yeah, so let's rock out our 1% better journal. Also, lounge attire for tonight. I mean, I did rest there for a minute, but I definitely have just kind of been lounging today. Well, not today, but since I've been home. So, day 120. School. Check mark. We went. We did that school thing. Oh, yeah, I didn't even really talk to you guys about my classes real quick. This morning had our history of art class. Wasn't too bad. We're actually learning about like the high Renaissance, so like things like the Sistine Chapel, David by Michelangelo, a lot of like really important, influential paintings of the Renaissance. Not even paintings, sculptures, architecture of the Renaissance period. So it's interesting to know the background of like so many famous images I've seen in my, all over. So bucket list, travel to Florence, Italy. So if any of you guys want to fly me out there, let's do it. Let's do a vlog out in Florence, Italy. No, that actually would be beautiful. I wouldn't even care about people judging me. I would vlog every second so you guys could be there, right there with me. I'd get the Meta Ray-Ban glasses and just film it all. That would be insane. But yeah, I don't know. Eventually in my life, I mean, everybody says this, but I'd love to travel once I have the funds to do so. I would love, love, love to just travel, especially out of the country. I've only been in the U.S. I don't have my passport, so that's half of the problem, but yeah. So anyway, that class was really good, and then we had our death and dying class. As morbid as it sounds, it was actually a really good, interesting class. We had, I think I mentioned it on the vlogs, 3 different, like, ministers of religions. I'm not really too familiar with, like, the correct titles, but, like, gosh, what was the one dude? Protestant or something? Something with a P that was closely related to like Christianity. Then we had our Catholics, since I'm at a Catholic college. The father was there. It was interesting to hear like his background. And then a Muslim chaplain, I think that's what it's called, and he works at a children's hospital locally. So it was really interesting to like not only hear their stories and some of their experiences with death and in the religious aspect, as well as just personally. But I don't know, it was really thought-provoking and answered a lot of great questions, like things like a kid asked the Muslim, really all of them, but we were talking about things like plastic surgery, how like, because God creates you in like this perfect image, how do they feel about that? What about organ transplants, things like that? So it's just kind of like out of the box type of questions. I mean, some of them were fairly, not really basic, but you know what I mean? Like you could expect them. But some of those are really good. So that class was a really good, thought-provoking class. Yeah, it was just interesting. So I think we'll be going to a funeral home here soon, which I think the one funeral I've been to is for my, no, I've actually been to like 2 or 3, but it's all been for like great-grandmothers and stuff like that. I just realized my mom's great-grandparents, we didn't even have a funeral for either of them. I kind of want to ask her, like, what did we do? Did they just cremate them, or I don't know. I never actually thought about that. Because I remember going to my dad's side. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I get so off track on these, but I think that's the only time I've been in a funeral home. Or is that a different place than you have funerals? I think it is the same spot. But yeah, so I think we'll be visiting that sometime in the semester in that class, so I should be interested to ask them questions and stuff. But nonetheless, it's for another day. Today's agenda: UX got completed, homework we got completed, and chores. I actually did my laundry. Wow. Other than that nap, damn near perfect day. And yesterday we had a pretty lengthy sleep session in the beginning. And guess what I gave myself? 9 out of 9. Or 9 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I know, I'm feeling a little generous with these 9s, but as long as I'm getting the stuff that I need to get done, that's a good day to me. That's a pretty much perfect day. If I'm getting stuff I need to get done and I get a little sleep here and there, hey, that's pretty damn good in my eyes. I mean, it could always be more productive, more better, or whatever. But I feel okay with that, you know? I feel okay with that. I'm thankful for getting rest and sleeping. I also just want to say these Magic Mind things are great. I think I talked about them this morning, but like, they're such a good substitute for the energy drinks. I haven't had an energy drink since pretty much I started these. Yeah, I haven't had one energy drink since I've had these. I won't lie, like, towards the end of the day, I'm still decently tired, but there's some days where, especially in the morning, I just feel great. I'm, like, on it, because I have that, and then, like, an electrolyte powder thing with water, and I feel like my body's like, wow, we have nutrients in our system, we're functioning, you know, we're actually operating like how we should, so that's great. Just getting more sleep, I feel like, is important. Some could say it's too much, but I just am kind of listening to my body, and I've just been very tired recently. I don't know. Maybe it's just the cold, crappy weather, or I don't know. I really don't know. But maybe it's coming off of those energy drinks. Not sure, but I've been sleeping a lot more. So I'm thankful for a sleep session and chores getting done. Cool. All right. Wait. Tomorrow is the day. 02/19/25. Let me talk about, obviously the sobriety thing, but I had gone on Snapchat again today. Not to, like, actually use it, because I feel like only you have to be a certain, I don't know, if you're still using Snapchat at my age, we really won't get along. I mean, we will, but you know what I mean, just two different types of people. Regardless, went on there, and I went to my memories. I went into my memories. Memories that I have taken, photos, videos, all that stuff, since I was in about 6th grade, all the way to after high school, yeah. And I've done it before, like a few times, like scrolled to the bottom and gone up. But it is so interesting, pretty much getting just glimpses of not only the past, but your life and how it's played out. Like, originally I was kind of thinking, like, is there any clips in here of like me smoking or doing these bad things that I could maybe put in the 365 vlog as like a flashback, right? I don't think I will be doing so because one, YouTube will probably take that down, and B, I don't want to not promote that side of me, but I don't even really want to show that side of me anymore. I'm a new person and I've grown out of that stuff, and going from the bottom, starting before I even smoked or anything, like when we got Riegers, I mean, so many like core memories and just like life events happen in that span. I mean, that's natural, but to have like the memories of that was really important. All the haircuts. If you think this is bad, by God, you would have unsubscribed and reported my account if I had had a few of these other ones, long and short. And when I shaved it and dyed it, bleached it blonde. What the fuck was that thing? But regardless, it was incredible to go through my life as Smashing Pumpkins played in my ears. And there were some videos on there. I know I deleted quite a few of me and Delaney after, we kind of went our separate ways. But there was this one, man. This one. And I was sitting in the freaking library, just sitting there on my phone, listening to Smashing Pumpkins, going through my memories. This is what I do in a day. And I'm scrolling through, and I see this video, and I realized that was like one of the prime moments of my life. It was like a peak moment of happiness, and it was so crazy to see like all of the memories and things, the trial and error of haircuts and styles and attitudes and mindsets, and then getting to that point, and I felt like I was the best that I had ever been. I mean, I was still smoking and doing all this, but I was comfortable with myself. I liked the way I dressed. I liked the way my hair was. I just liked me. I was okay with me. I was content with myself. And yeah, we were at a Halloween party, and I mean, I still like remember it all, but I had Delaney do my Halloween makeup for me. She was super artsy girl. She was awesome. She's me times tenfold when it came to that stuff. So it was I was instantly like, I'll let her do this for me, because A, she'll know what will look good on me, and B, she'll kill it. So I had her do, I didn't even watch the movie yet, but The Crow. I did The Crow's makeup. She did like the stripes on my eyes, and my hair was damn near the same length as Brandon Lee's. And just seeing that, it was not only ironic, unfortunately, that I was The Crow, and it was done by someone I held very dearly who passed away. But it was just like, I don't know. That video hit me so differently. Seeing her at the end of it too, smiling, which was like, yeah, sorry I'm doing this to you guys. I don't know. I just like to get things off my chest, but it was just, I watched that video probably 25 times on repeat, just seeing like myself in that moment. All the chaos of all of our friends and stuff, drunk and dancing and shit. And then there was just me and Delaney. And I don't know. I'm sure I'll find someone eventually that will make me happy and fill my life and give me what I need. But it's just, I don't know. There's a rare breed of people that I really feel like are real people, if that makes sense. Like, authentic to themselves and authentic to the people around them. And Delaney was one of those people. and it's very difficult. It still is very difficult to even conceptualize the idea that like someone like her is no longer here. And I don't know. It's sad even talking about it, but just seeing that and realizing that that is a piece in the memories that make up me and my story gives me more hope than kind of sadness. I mean, the sadness is still there, but it's like, again, that's a piece of me. That's my life. That's life. And that's, unfortunately the way the world decided to go. And I don't know. It was just wild scrolling through all those memories, seeing all the things that led up to me currently. And it had really, I was like, wow, all these things that I don't really remember on a daily basis, because who's going to? Kind of made me. So, like, I don't know. I even had videos from, like, the last night I'd kind of gotten fucked up. I was watching UFC, and I obviously was smoking, and then I never really drank, but I decided to get like some Tall Boys, some Mike's Hard Blueberry Tall Boys, and I was just chugging them, and I just sounded so stupid. Like, for lack of better words, I just sounded immature and stupid. I know I can look back and say that, and I'm sure me back then would be like, whatever, dude, but I don't know. It's just insane that I'm that person, And a lot of those comments from yesterday were talking about just how kind of wild the concept of time is, How the past, we can look back and reflect and be like, oh yeah, I should have done this and that. But in the moment, it's very different. So, I don't know. I like to use those things for my benefit, or to my advantage almost, to really look at the wider picture of my life thus far and kind of see where I've been, where I am now, where I want to go. And yeah, I just figured I'd share that. I know that's a little incohesive of like a story, but yeah, I don't know. Just it was something I wanted to share, and I'm just proud of myself. No, I don't have Tourette's. I just had to pat myself on the back 19 times. Wait. 19. Why did I do 19? Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I thought that was, like, the date of, like... No. I'm sorry. That... You guys are probably like, what the fuck is he even doing right now? But... I don't know. I guess, yeah, technically February 19th. Okay, sure. That's where I got 19 from. Okay, cool. Let's do this real quick and go to bed. Alright, moment ruined. Cool. No, but I don't know. Intrusive thoughts just won there. But alright, our quote is by David Goggins with the classic line, "Who's gonna carry the boats?" I'm gonna carry them boats, David. Alright. Tomorrow's agenda. We're hitting gym, and we're hitting it hard, by God. We're gonna rock it out. We're hitting the gym. Oh, we're hitting school, because I would be a fool to not go to school. Work. Yeah, we have that, too. I saw the student worker, the new one, today, and I was in the library, and he was changing out the trash in the bathrooms, and he, dude didn't even tie the, bag in there, so it was just, spread out. I was like, amateur rookie mistake, bro. And then I went into the bathroom, and I noticed he forgot to put a bag in one of the trash cans. And I was like, oh gosh, he's gonna come back. I heard him outside. I mean, obviously, he tried the door, and I heard him outside sitting watching a video. I'm like, is he spawn camping me shitting right now? I was like, you know what? He doesn't know me quite yet. So I blew that motherfucker apart. And it wasn't that bad, but I shit in that toilet, and then I went out there, and I just was like, enjoy. Yeah, get used to it, bucko. Welcome to the crew, bro. So, I don't know. He probably was just like, stinky. Alright, I gotta chill. Okay, gym, school, work, and UX. Wow, I can't believe these are all things going on a public record. Cool. But that will be tomorrow. Also, we're gonna start trying to read a book. Not really on the vlog, unfortunately, but gosh, this has been 22 minutes of me yapping. I'm sorry. If you're still listening, take a gold star. Take all you want. Damn. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna start reading a book in our free time at school. You're like, what is this? It's called Zen Training, Methods and Philosophy by Katsuki Sekida. And this book is special to me because I got this when I was going to a trade school to become a maintenance technician, and I had a creative writing class. And over time, I kind of realized, okay, I don't want to do this. Like, the maintenance. I was enjoying my creative writing in my creative class more than tenfold of all the other ones. And I realized maybe the money isn't really worth it. That was my only motivator, was the money. Maybe the money and following my dad's footsteps maybe isn't all the glitz and glamour that I thought it was. Good stuff to learn. I respect anybody that does it. But is it for me? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. But anyway, my teacher, really cool guy. A guy I would go out and literally, I'm sober, but by God, I would drink with him. Or at least just talk with him. Pick his brain. He was such an interesting dude. It felt like me if, like, I don't even know. But he literally looked like, if you've ever seen The Liver King. He had a big beard, big dude you would never think is an English teacher. But he was so cool and, like, very introspective and was constantly, like, I don't know, he would use a lot of, like, vision and imagining techniques in class, and it was just, like, stuff that was, like, blowing my mind. I love that class. I love that teacher. And I'd written a paper. He said we could write a paper, like, on any topic that we wanted. And I went with Buddhism and, like, meditation and things like that, spiritualism, pretty much. And he loved it. I went up to, like, review my paper with him, he was like, man, this is incredible. He's like, have you ever looked into this stuff? Like, you seem to be, really not only knowledgeable, but interested in this stuff. I was like, I've been trying to learn about it through books and things like that. And he handed me this book. And he said, here. He said, this is my favorite book. This was on the way out of class, though. He's like, this is my favorite book I've ever read on the subject. Read this. Little did I know, I wouldn't be going back to that school, probably not even a month or two later. So I still have the book. He didn't even really say return it to him. I'm sure he's probably got another copy by now, if not. And it's kind of just sat on my shelf. There's been a few times, as you can see, I've opened it, started it, and I don't know. I was looking and just staring at it today, and I was like, I feel like this book will change a lot of things if I really not only read it, but practice it. And it's pretty much about, a lot of books on meditation and spirituality are very, like, philosophical. They're like, I don't know, not really explain the actionable steps, what goes into meditation, along with the philosophy. That is exactly what this does. It explains out methods and why you do those methods. It's not just about feeling peace. It's about understanding your emotions, understanding your thoughts, why you do things, how to change those thoughts in a positive direction. He spoke very highly of this book, and being a teacher, an English teacher, I think it is definitely worth the reading. I mean, look, even like it's got like the whole diagrams and everything. Teaches you about Zazen. I guess that's like Zen pretty much, but we will be starting reading that. I might do a little update on it here and there if you guys are interested, but just figured I'd share the background of it in case I ever do start talking about it. But I gotta head to bed again, and we're getting up early. We're hitting that gym. I don't want to have to go at 3 p.m. or whatever, and well, not technically I can. I got work tomorrow, so I have to do this morning session. Because I'm not trying to go in the evening either way. It sucks there, dude. It is so unbelievably busy. It's just such a small gym, but it's got everything that you need, so it's like I'm not gonna change. But yeah, so early morning, we'll rock it out. Thank you for listening to me. If you are still listening right now, I really, really, really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You know, I feel a lot of times that I'm talking to nobody other than myself, and I wouldn't even want to listen to this, but to know that people are out there and they listen, they care, and they write these thoughtful responses. I love reading your guys' comments. I mean, there's some where I'm like, okay, what am I, like, I don't know. The creeps, pretty much, is what I'm getting at. But the people who genuinely digest my content and appreciate my journey and my growth, thank you. And I know you're not a vlogger, but I wish you the best in your journey as well. And whatever you want to accomplish, go for it, man. I know I've said that so many times. It sounds so cliche and kind of just like a broken record, but do what you want to do in your life. Again, I was at a point where I thought I knew what I wanted. I thought the money was my biggest motivator, but I realized like life is too damn short to do something that you just don't want to do. And it doesn't mean go out and do heroin or whatever, but do what you're meant to do. Do what feels right in your heart. Do what aligns with your life. And it might seem unclear and uncertain. I'm still uncertain. There's always going to be those thoughts. But as long as you're pushing forward and you're being 1% better every day, hell, you're right on par with me. Just keep grinding. Be your best in every aspect of your life. And I will be here tomorrow to help you through it. What do you say? Can I get a deuce?